Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Dick Campbell Gym at York High School in Elmhurst, where the Metamora Redbirds are taking on the Downers Grove North Trojans. I'm Connor Choi, and with me is Nick Gergoni. Nick, what are we expecting in this highly anticipated matchup?
Oh man, we're in for a fantastic game. It's two powerhouse teams. This might be the best matchup we will see in this Tosh tournament. Man, both these teams have been on fire. DGN almost had a quick scare in their second game, but pushed through in the end, and now they're here against Metamora. We are just introducing the starting five for DGN.
And Nick, we've had an opportunity to watch Metamora's every single game up until this point, and they've been nothing short of incredible. They're led by Cooper Kosh, their 4-star recruit committed to the University of Iowa, and they've got a lot of pieces around him. As for this Downers Grove North team, they're led by Jack Stanton, the Princeton commit, and a lot of solid pieces around Stanton. Downers North, Nick, came into this tournament as the #1 seed, and they're a lot of people's picks to win the tournament.
Yes, they did, but this Metamora team has been very hot. The only team in the state of Illinois to enter the high school season ranked nationally, and they have not disappointed in this tournament. Led by Cooper Kosh.
These are two state champion hopeful teams. Metamora playing in the Class 3A level. They won state last year, taking down Simeon after losing 2 years ago. This is one of the most well-rounded teams in the tournament. As for Downers Grove North, Jack Stanton told Chicago Sun-Times reporter Michael O'Brien, "My only goal this year is to win state." He wants to bring it all back to Downers Grove. Stanton averaging 21 points, 7 rebounds, and 5 assists. Jake Reamer, the big man who can shoot the ball, something to keep an eye out for. Kosh stands in at 6'8", can also shoot the lights out. Was quiet last night. It was the Tyler Mason show.
Man, he shot the ball well. He was automatic.
Kosh loses the tip-off, and it starts with the Trojans. Owen Thulin swings it to the top of the key to Jack Stanton. Stanton over to Aiden Akawi, who goes down low. They swing it out to Reamer. Now to Stanton, who pulls up for 3. Not gonna go. Rebound, Luke Hop.
Really tough shot to start the game. Obviously, he's very confident making those.
Over to Ashton Greaves. Greaves over to Mason. Now Greaves. Top of the key. They go over to Hop. Down low is pass. It goes out of bounds.
Way wire pass there. Kind of goes in between two players.
Downers Grove set to inbound. They go over. Now to the top of the key. It's Thulin. Working on Greaves. Now swings it over. Reamer gonna pull up for 3. This one short. Rebounded. Downers North. Whistle blown, foul called. And it's gonna be an offensive foul on number 25, Alex Miller.
Great offensive rebound that just kind of bodied his way in, got called for the foul.
Matthew Zobrist to inbound to Mason. Zobrist really has had a quiet tournament so far, but he's a special player, one of the best shooters in the state of Illinois. And if he can get going, that would be huge for this Metamora team.
Yeah, and he did come into this tournament 100%. He's been fighting his way every day, not playing the whole game.
Mason having trouble with the ball. Now he kicks it over to Greaves. Greaves driving to the basket. He pulls up, and he knocks it down. Nice shot, Ashton Greaves. 2-0 Redbirds lead.
Almost thought he was getting a call for a little push off. Nonetheless, that's a stop pop shot. Put him on the board.
Stanton drives to the hoop. Can't finish, too hard off the glass. Mason pushing the floor. Mason slows down, and there's a foul down low on Cooper Kosh.
looking to post up. Back down a little too hard, you could say.
McQuade kicks it into Thulin. This is DGN's very first Tosh. Two first-time Tosh teams squaring off in this semifinals game. Miller now to the top of the key. McQuade holds. Now the ball's in the hands of Jake Reamer. Stanton over to Reamer. Shot clock at 8. Over to Thulin. Shot clock now at 5 seconds. They swing it. Stanton pulls up. Jack Stanton's going to airball out of bounds. Metamora gets the ball.
Great defense there by Metamora, keeping him really on the perimeters. Not letting him go inside at all. Making them put up a tough shot at the end of the shot clock as we see it go in effect there. New 35-second shot clock in this Tosh tournament.
Most packed at Campbell's gym bin has been all week.
Oh yeah, there's not many seats available.
Greaves, long pass. Over to Hop. Now Zobrist fighting through some contact. Works on Stanton. Now Mason drives. Oh, gets him on his knees. Pull-up jumper, not gonna go.
That's push-off foul.
Foul called on Alex Miller. Hits his second foul of the game. You wonder if he's gonna be pulled soon to keep your starting forward in for the entire game. Greaves working on Miller. Kosh, pull-up three from deep. Off the backboard too hard. Kosh couldn't knock it down.
Great defense so far by both teams.
Absolutely. It's still a 2-0 game. The only basket of the game
from Greaves
to Ashton Greaves. Greaves, the grandson of head coach Daniel Greaves, who's retiring after this year as this one's batted down. Greaves over to Zobrist, who's wide open for three. Dangerous, but it's long. Stanton swings it over to Thulin. Thulin now kicks it top of the key. Here's a three-pointer. It's not going to go.
Both teams really struggling from beyond the arc.
McQuade couldn't knock it down. Both teams shooting a combined 0% from beyond the arc.
Got to drive inside. Gotta find any way you can. Put the ball in the hoop.
Hop hits Zobrist cutting. Who throws it up behind his head? No looker. Matthew Zobrist.
I don't even think he's looking at the hoop. He just kind of knew where he was and threw it up.
Now Metamora's up to a 4-0 lead. They kick it down low. Nice hook shot, but it's going to be short. Reamer couldn't get it down.
DGN left scoreless halfway through this first quarter.
Mason drives, kicks it out. Zobrist, three-pointer, not going to go. Too much. Goes over the rim. Now Miller gonna pull up. Miller knocks it down. 4-3 ball game. DGN is on the board.
Cooper Kosh is heavily contesting him. Still gets it over the defender and in.
Kosh kicks it out. Over to Mason. Now Kosh down low. Zobrist working, swings it. Hop's gonna try a three ball. He's gonna knock it down. 7-3 extends this lead to 4.
Answers right back. Both teams are really struggling shooting the three. Then back-to-back three-pointers. That's just how this game is going to be.
DGN slowing it down. It's McQuade at the top of the key. Now he swings it to the left wing. Over to Thulin. Thulin, long pass into the corner. Here's Miller for three. Can't knock it down, but he gets fouled. Three shots coming for Alex Miller.
That's big. You never want to foul beyond the three-point line. Giving them 3 free throws is just, that's terrible. Never want to see it happen.
Chance to make it a 1-point game. Miller's first shot. Nothing but net. He knocks down free throw 1 out of 3. Got some subs. Jake Reamer checks out. Bobby Garganto checks in.
Only
Ooh.
makes 1 of 3. Offensive rebound, though.
He goes up with it. It's not going to go. Rebounded by Hop. Nope. Did he step out?
Interesting. I thought that'd be DGN ball. I thought it was off Hop for a second.
Miller checks
Obviously
out
not.
after a 1-for-3 trip at the free throw line. Checking in, number 4, Jack Rickman. Mason with the top of the key, exploded. Now Tosh, spin move. Can't knock down the shot. There was some contact. He wanted a foul. This one's going to go out of bounds, DGN basketball.
Great player. You always see players, when they're flying out of bounds, turn and launch it off defender's legs. Try to get their possession.
Works for the Trojans that time. Stanton has it. He's driving. Now fights through contact, just throws it off the glass. Offensive rebound by the Trojans. They put it up.
No.
They can't get it down. Tosh rebounds, throws to Zobrist.
Nothing's going in.
They don't have numbers. Now they swing it. Mason's going to drive, goes to the cup, he lays it in.
Nice drive, Tyler Mason.
9-4.
Metamora needs another performance out of him, like we saw last night.
Wide open corner 3. It's nothing but net. Number 10, Bobby Garganto knocks it down.
9-7 game.
This one's getting close. Tyler Mason over to Ashton Greaves. No one off the bench yet for Metamora. You saw this when they played Glenbrook South yesterday. Just a 7-man rotation. Tosh over to Greaves. Greaves has it, goes to the hoop. He's gonna get called for a travel.
Ooh, tough call there. Took one too many steps, supposedly. Just under a minute 30 left in this first quarter.
9-7, the score remains. Now, ball over to Garganto. Now he kicks it over to Thulin. Here's a 3-pointer for Garganto. He can't knock it down. Ball's tipped. Who's got it? It's Tosh.
See what? Everyone crashed on the boards there.
Everyone wants the ball. Tosh over to Mason. Mason to Greaves, who goes down low to Tosh. This pass batted away. So blown, it's going to go out of bounds.
Good idea, just when he went up, got a little piece of the arm.
Aiden Akawi picks up his first foul of the night.
Launched it way back.
Mason now going to bring it back up. Nice screen from Tosh. Gives Mason a hole. He splits through it, and he lays it in.
Splitting through the defense. Nice drive. Tyler Mason.
Here's Thulin driving to the left. Makes the extra pass to Akawi, who goes up, but he can't get it. Rebound, Ashton Greaves.
About a 1 second difference between shot clock and game clock. Metamora can almost hold to the last shot if they want to.
About a second difference, just under. Mason with it, he's trapped, just throws it over to Greaves, now to Zobrist. Clock winding down, Mason's gonna pull up. Mason can't get it. Rebound, DGN, last second attempt from Jack Stanton, nearly goes in. Tosh with the rebound, no shot after. Wow, that one was really close from Jack Stanton. However, he can't knock it down. We're gonna take a look at a couple key plays from the first quarter. Nick, break it down.
Yeah, it's just Austin Greaves doing what he does. Driving into the defender, then stops and pops. Nice shot to get Metamora started. Oh, yeah. What a play that one was.
Alex Miller 3 to get DGN on the board, yeah.
Heavily contested.
And then Luke Hopp, the big man.
To answer right back.
Score remains 11-7 after the first quarter. Second quarter coming soon. You're watching semifinal game of the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic on York Sports Network. Second quarter just about to start. Metamora with a 4-point lead over the Downers Grove North Trojans.
We'll get the ball to start the second quarter.
It's Ashton Greaves to inbound it. Tyler Mason has it, swings it over to Tosh. Tosh now goes into the corner. Zobrist uses the screen, now pulls up. This one way short.
BGM pushing it.
Yeah, Thulin over to Stanton. Now they swing it to the corner. Stanton back to Thulin. Thulin over to Garganto. Stanton falls over. Good defense, Tyler Mason. Now they're pushing it. He goes up, can't lay it in. Tosh on the rebound. His second chance is good.
Great initial defense, but just no match for Cooper Tosh. Oh, good hands.
Tosh with the steal.
Slows it down now.
Smart idea, would not have numbers. Gives his offense a chance to reset. Nick Walker checked into the game for Metamora. Luke Hopp taking a breather on the bench after hitting the triple in the first quarter. Matthew Zobrist now with it at the top of the key. Swings it over to Greaves. Greaves couldn't get that cut to the basket, so he just gives it back to Zobrist. Tosh gets thrown to the ground. Bad pass to Walker, and DGN with the steal.
Kind of a flop.
Stanton. Over to Thulin. Now they go down low to Garganto. Garganto tries and gets it.
Gets the roll. Way to back down Cooper Tosh. Mason
bringing it up. 6 minutes, 24 seconds left in this first half. Now Matthews Zobrist. Over to Greaves. Now, Mason's gonna pull up. No, not gonna go. Stanton's bringing it up, pushing the floor. Drives to the cup now, makes the extra pass. Here's a right wing three. That's gonna be an air ball. Can they save it? Yes, they can, but it goes right to Mason. Now who gives it to Greaves? His pass, trying to hit Zobrist, who's cutting to the basket, but instead it's a Jack Stanton steal.
Good hands by
Stanton with an excellent pass. Garganto with an easy lay-in. 13-11 your score. Garganto's got 7 off the bench.
They just didn't see him. He was left wide open under the hoop. Great eyes by Stanton to see him sitting wide open.
Zobrist over to Mason. Mason, it's going to be a blocking foul on DGN.
I think that's Thulin picking up that foul. Yep, will be Thulin. His first foul. Not sure exactly what's going on. DGN trying to
Reamer back in for Garganto. A little bit of a miscommunication.
Yeah, I think they forgot the sub.
Yeah, kind of a late substitution.
Yeah.
Inbounded to Tosh. Walker with it. Mason swings it. Tosh has it. Tosh just gonna pull up from deep. His triple, no good.
That's a tough shot. Defender right in his face. I'd like to see him swing the rock a little more. Find a better shot.
Stanton drives, now kicks it out. They hit Thulin in the corner. He has a long pass, corner to corner. Now driving to the basket, trying to finish.
Oh, out of control.
It's not gonna go.
Gonna hold on.
Yeah, they're gonna call that foul on Aiden Nakawi. Tangled up with Tosh under the hoop.
It's kind of been a bit of an ugly, aggressive start to this game. Both teams kind of struggling to put the ball in the hoop a little bit.
Absolutely.
Here's some great defense.
Sorry, not Stanton. That's going to be Jamison Ordway, but now it's to Zobrist who draws contact. Can't knock it down. He really wanted that one, but Matthew Zobrist going to head to the line.
Nice shot putting it up with the right hand. He's a natural lefty. Goes up there with the right.
Can't knock down the first one. Zobrist stays with only 2 points. Luke Hopp gonna check back in the game. Zobrist, second attempt is good. Here comes Hop. Hop in for Zobrist.
Three-point game, almost halfway through this second quarter.
Garganto, the leading scorer, with 7 points. Metamora just kind of spreading the wealth around everywhere. Their leading scorer is Mason with 4. Now Stanton drives. No look pass into the corner. Here's the 3 ball. That's just a bit off the mark. Mason goes to Tosh. Tosh fights through contact. Can't hold on to the pass. That's some good defense from Jack Rickman. Stanton over to Thulin. Thulin for 3. No. Rims out. Rebound, DGN, and Jake Reamer's gonna lay it in. 14-13 game now.
Great offensive rebound, using your size to your advantage to go up there and grab the ball.
Mason was picking up the pace, now gets to Greaves. Hops at the screen, now Tosh calls for it, gives it to Walker. Walker over to Mason, good screen by Hop. Mason, oh, they wanted a travel.
Got the travel.
Got a late, it's a late travel call.
Almost after they said something, but nonetheless, he did travel.
Coach Thomas must be a very persuasive man, Nick.
I think most coaches pride themselves on being pretty persuasive.
Alex Miller checks in. He's going to inbound. He's in for Owen Thulin, who gets his first break of the day. Jamison Ordway, Jake Reamer, Jack Stanton, Jack Rickman, and now Alex Miller, the 5 on the court for the Trojans. A lot of ball movement, haven't made an attempt to get to the basket. No one in the paint, everyone on the perimeter.
And some great perimeter defense. Finally gets someone down
Kicking
low.
Out. Now they get a shot up, but it's short. Rebound, Cooper Tosh. Rickman couldn't knock it down. Great job clogging up the post by the paint. Metamora did an excellent job eliminating any shots that were close. Forced a heavily contested shot by Downers North. Now Tosh drives. Tosh goes up. And this one rattles around and ends up in the bottom of the bucket for the Cash. 3 ball is nothing but nylon. Jack Rickman knocks it down.
Catch and shoot, Rickman.
We're all tied up at 16 apiece. We've got ourselves a game here.
Almost losing it.
Reeves recovers nicely. Now over to Tosh. Mason pulls up. He knocks it down.
It's a 2.
Only a 2. Nonetheless, a nice jump shot from Tyler Mason. Pulls up.
That was a Tyler Mason we saw last night, knocking down everything he shoots.
When he scored 29 points, that was the guy everyone saw, the flash, the potential of greatness. Now Reamer has it, gives it over to Miller. Right back. Reamer hands off to Stanton. Stanton driving, stops, kicks it, extra pass, corner 3. This one's not gonna go.
Push off.
And there's a push off on DGN. And Nick, I don't know about you, I like that first look from 3 more than the second one.
Oh, for sure, yeah. I mean, he was open. Take the shot. Obviously not confident enough.
I think he was less contested. Had a better chance if you were just doing a catch and shoot. Now Zobrist. So hand off to Tosh. Now over to Walker. Now they find Tosh on the cut. Tosh, step back, fade away. Can't knock it down. Now Thulin has it. Swings to Reamer. Reamer over to Akawi. Miller. Metamora bench making some noise. Now over to Reamer. Now in the corner. Thulin drives to the bucket. Zobrist guarding him. It's too much for him to handle. 18-18. Oh, off the foot of Mason. Might have gotten lucky there. Able to recover the ball nicely. Could have been a turnover, however. Now Tosh tries swinging it down to Hot. This one's tipped, and it'll go out of bounds. Metamora will keep the basketball. Aiden Akawi tipped it. Nice job. 1 minute, 4 seconds left. 18-18 your score. It's a tie ball game.
Has not been a pretty game.
Jack Stanton
a tight, close
checking in
game
for Alex Miller. Ober's looking for someone. He goes to Hop. Hop fights through contact. No foul called. It's an air ball. Now DGN pushing it. These two teams are playing some great defense. Stanton goes to the bucket. Gives it up.
Nice dish.
Akawi in some trouble. Gets blocked. No, It's a foul.
It looked all ball to me. Must have caught him on the body on the way up.
First free throw is no good. Second one up, and oh my goodness, he goes 0 for 2 at the line. This one goes out of bounds. 51.9 seconds left. Metamora basketball. Mason bringing it up. Mason swings it over to Walker. Now Walker holding. Shot clock at 24. Pump fake from Mason. Nice screen, Walker. Now Mason goes, and there's a foul charge. They had Greaves wide open in the corner for 3. Instead, it's an offensive charge. DGN will get the ball with 34.5 seconds. Shot clock turned off. Miller's back in. Rickman out.
They can hold for the last shot if they want to.
They check in Aiden Akawi. Checking out Bobby Griganto. The starting 5 on the floor for Downers Grove North. Coach Thomas calls up Stanton. I'm sorry, Miller just dribbling the clock out right now. Zobrist making no attempt whatsoever to go for the basketball.
Just waiting to pounce. Wait until that game clock goes down.
Less than 10 seconds to go. Greaves guarding, goes to the rim, can't get it. Foul.
And a foul.
Called.
Metamora not happy about that foul call, but it almost benefits them, as that would have been a
Cooper
basket
Koch picks up
DGN.
his second foul of the game. 4.9 seconds. First free throw missed.
Oh, good.
Charity Stripe struggles continue. We have 2 subs. Garganto comes in, as well as Ordway. Stanton and Miller out for the final 5 seconds of the game. They go with a bit of a taller lineup. He goes 1 for 2 at the line. And
another sub comes in.
Jack Rickman in. So Akawi out.
Metamora looking for a quick 3 as fast as they can go.
3 seconds. Mason had a buzzer beater yesterday. Puts it up. Can't get it to go. Not close. And the first half ends with Metamora down by 1 point. Nick, what are your thoughts on the first half?
Well, both teams are really struggling shooting the three-point shot, especially DGN. And I mean, I'm wondering what their three-point percentage is going into halftime. I'm sure we'll get that to you in a second after the half. Both teams playing fantastic defense. We saw many steals, blocks, turnovers for this defense. But yeah, great game so far. It's really close, so very competitive. Both teams coming out very aggressive, playing their all. So I'm really excited for this second half. Both teams really need to get the shooting going. I'm sure shots will fall. Of course, all these players on these teams are fantastic.
Yep, Nick, and we'll see what changes can be made with 9.5 minutes left to go in this halftime period. Third quarter coming to you soon. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday We welcome you back as the second half of this basketball game is 90 seconds away. 19-18, Downers Grove North leads the Metamora Redbirds.
Like we mentioned before, both teams really struggling shooting the ball. As we look at the stat sheet, DGN, total field goal percentage, 28%. All around shooting, they got to get that up. And Metamora, only 38%. Both teams really shooting the ball terribly. Those numbers should be up around 50% at least. At least for them, at least. Both these teams have putting up major points in this tournament. Sometimes 70s, even 80s we've seen.
2-point field goal is not that bad for Metamora though, shooting 54%.
There we go.
The 1 for 8 from 3, so that averages out to a 38% from the field. DGN overall shooting 28%. And the thing that really jumps out to me, Nick, is 2 for 7 from the free throw line. That's 28%. You're having these opportunities at the line, and you're not taking advantage of them. And especially in a game that they were using for majority, I think they could have jumped out to an even bigger lead than 1 point if they just knocked down those free throws.
Oh, you know they got yelled at that in the locker room at halftime. Like 2 for 7, that's a coach's nightmare. Man. Even if you miss 1 free throw, coach is giving it to you, but missing 5 out of 7, got to get it together in the second half.
We'll see what adjustments they make as this second half is underway.
I'm just really surprised that both teams have scored under 20 points in the first half. That's very unusual out of both these teams. But
two offensive powerhouses going against two defensive powerhouses. And today, it's a defensive battle, Nick.
Defense has really come up on top.
You know, like they say, defense wins championships, and that's definitely something these two teams believe in. DGN going to start with the ball. It's Owen Thulin with it. Thulin gets around Ashton Greaves, now drives to the bucket, and it's kicked to the corner for Miller. Miller in some trouble, needs some help. Gives it to Akawi at the top of the key. Now back to Thulin. Thulin driving, nice move, nice finish. 3-point lead for Downers North as they strike first.
Way to use the left hand to go up over the defenders. Nice roll off the backboard and in.
This is one of the best teams in this state for a reason. Favored to win the West Suburban Silver.
Ranked 7th in the state, actually.
Hop over to Greaves. Now to Mason. Mason kicks it, Zobrist, but whistle blown before Zobrist. Oh, man. Fouls on Owen Thulin. How unfortunate for Zobrist. 0 for 2 from 3, the one where it gets blown dead before he makes.
And we saw that a couple times this game. There's a foul, and then the offense connects, but the whistle's blown dead already.
And then the next one they miss.
Yeah. It's kind of been the game so far.
Inbound into Tosh. Tosh drives now. Goes back out. Long pass to Zobrist. Zobrist swings it to the corner. Now Zobrist, pump fake. Having trouble with the ball. Stumbles. Now just gets it out of there. Good recovery by Matthew Zobrist. Now over to Tosh. Tosh drives. Good finish. No, they're calling offensive charge.
Way to put the body on the line by Stanton.
Stanton doing a great job. Tosh a lot bigger than him. Walker in. That's Tosh's 3rd foul.
Oh, that's
and now
big.
Metamora is going to have to look to other avenues for their offense.
Well, if Cooper Tosh out of the game, DGN has really got to put some points up before he comes back. It's a big blow for this Metamora team.
So on the sideline, one of the coaches telling Tosh, that's one I think you just pull back and you'll be able to make that shot. Because you're way bigger than a guy like Jack Stanton. So you're going to get called for a charge most of the time. Thulin swings it over, and
there's
a charge foul on Jack Stanton, who just took a charge.
Trading charges.
Still a 3-point game. DGN up ahead, 21-18. Ashton Greaves with it. Now the ball finds its way into the hands of Matthew Zobrist. They're going to need him to step it up. Tyler Mason with 6 points. Zobrist pulls up from deep. Can't knock down the triple. Now over to Stanton.
GM pushing it.
Thulin Going. Oh, nice move.
move.
Got Greaves jumping. Now over to Stanton. Stanton can't connect. Who's got the ball? It's tipped around now in the hands of Thulin. Pump fake drive to the basket. Nice lay-in. McQuade.
Nice pump fake by McQuade. We saw like 3 pump fakes by DGN there, getting the defenders flying in the air. Go right around him.
Metamora, they're down by 5. DGN up 5, 5:31 in the 3rd quarter. We'll be back after the timeout. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic semifinals matchup on York Sports Network. Back from the timeout taken by Coach Greaves.
Mason
has it at the top of the key over to Hop. Hop swings it, Walker. Mason to Greaves. And he gets called for a travel. Ashton Greaves turns it over.
You know, we've seen a lot of travels this tournament. More than usual, at least in my eyes. Maybe having to do with the floors being a little slippery after all these games.
Metamora starting to struggle. They have 0 points in the second half so far. Only 3 minutes in, however. Oh, and slipping. Oh, this one's
out of control.
Gotta hit the top, and Hop has it. Mason slipped, but now he's the one pushing the floor offensively. Nice move by Mason. Kicks it. Zobers gets it. Swiped from him. Owen Thulin goes down to Reamer. Now they slow it up. Now Thulin with it. Swing it over to Stanton. Now he pulls up.
Nice pump fake.
Gets the triple. Jack Stanton knocks it down.
Stanton with a nasty pump fake, then pulls up for 3. In your face.
7-point run for DGN. Metamora needs to respond. They're down by 8.
I'll let you mention that Cooper Kosh waiting to get checked in.
Mason draws a foul.
He does check in.
3rd foul of the day. Cooper Kosh in for Ashton Greaves.
Oh, we got a couple people in foul trouble. Cooper Kosh and Thulin, both with 3 fouls.
This is Metamora's size lineup. This is the box out special, some would say. Mason drive to the cup, can't go. Second chance from Luke Hop is good. Luke Hop having himself a great tournament. Now up to 5 points in this game. Akawi to Stanton. Jack Stanton getting Akawi now. Now the Thulin. Reamer with it, top the key. Nothing open down low. They're just passing it around the perimeter. And now they finally make a move to the basket. And one for DGN. Owen Thulin finishes at the rim and draws the foul.
Smallest man on the court, being the strongest. Going to the hoop hard. Using the left. Little Euro step. Nice spin off the backboard. Through contact that draws the foul.
Dolan's free throw is up and it's good. And now they have a 9-point lead, 3-possession game. Metamora playing catch up.
I think the first time in the tournament for this Metamora team,
biggest
down by this much.
Biggest deficit. Kosh hands off Mason, loses it. Gets stolen. Akawi now swings it to Reamer, who has trouble with it. Who's got it? Akawi's on it.
Trying to call timeout. They do get the timeout.
They do get the timeout. Timeout, Downers Grove North. 9-point game. Metamora down 3 possessions. 30-second timeout. We'll be back after the two teams talk it over. You're watching York Sports Network. Back from the timeout, DGN with the ball, up by 9 points. Chance to make this a 4-possession game. Stanton over to Thulin. Ashton Greaves now back in the game. Luke Hopp is out.
Oh, barely got the pass off.
Now Reamer has it.
Looking for someone to get open.
Yeah.
Great defense by Metamora.
Shot clock at 5.
They gotta
Thulin
go.
with it. He's
3,
gotta go.
2.
2 seconds. Thulin just pulls up. Oh, nearly goes in. Who's got the ball? Out of bounds. Metamora gonna get it.
Great defense. Not even let him come close to the 3-point line. Having to shoot from way deep.
Yeah, Thulin pulled up from way downtown. That play was just never really developed for the Trojans. And now Metamora has a chance. Cut into this deficit that they're in. Now,
nice
Mason driving, gets the foul. Mason hit the deck hard.
Downers North foul number 1, Jake Reamer, his first, team's 4th. At the line to shoot 2 for Metamora, number 10, Tyler Mason.
We'll shoot 2 fouls. 2 free throws, sorry. My bad. Not 2 fouls. Ref's talking about something, not sure exactly what. Kind of. Maybe he's a little. Got the wind knocked out of him. A little banged up.
I think he's asking him, making sure he didn't hit his head, because then he'd have to get checked out by the trainer. But no, he seems to be fine.
Hey, he's fine. He knocked down the first one.
Makes the first one, makes the second one, a 2-for-2 trip for Tyler Mason, up to 8 points now. 7-point lead for Downers North. 29-22 basketball game. Low scoring affair late in the 3rd quarter. Thulin. Garganto sets the screen, pick and roll. Now, over to Miller. Over to Stanton. Stanton up to Akawi. Now to Garganto. Shot clock at 8. They need to cut, just a little give.
Gotta
Stanton
go.
kicks it to the corner. Open look. Alex Miller,
No.
it's short. Rebounded Mason. Zobrist way ahead of everyone. Now Miller catching up. Zobrist fights through contact and picks up the and one. Matthew.
No, they call the charge.
Oh my goodness.
Oh man, I don't know.
No, it is Alex.
Oh, no.
It is an Alex Miller foul. Yeah, Matthew Zobrist and one.
I'm sorry. All the Metamora players thought it was a charge too. The ref pointed like there was a charge. That was not the blocking
I don't know why
call.
he would point
I don't know
in
why
the
he
direction.
pointed.
Yeah, he made the charge call.
Cooper Koch put his hands on his head.
Yeah,
He's like, what is that?
He made the charge call, but then I saw the 25. Come on, ref. Confusing me out here, man.
Confusing everyone. Everyone started screaming.
29-24. The free throw was no good. Miller on the cut.
Oh,
Oh,
he
he smokes
smoked
the
it.
layup. Not what DGN needs. Metamora on a run. It's Cooper Koch bringing it up.
Just over a minute left in this 3rd quarter. Once again,
Reeves wants a cut.
not many points scored.
Paint is clogged with purple. Now Zobrist pulls up from deep. This one off the mark. Greaves gets boxed out. Can't get the board. They've got to hurry back. They go down. Garganto. Nice block. Nick Walker. Garganto on his second try, and he gets it. 7-point game. Back up to a 3-possession lead. Zobrist driving, finishes
nice
with the
drive.
left.
Little hesitation. Go to his right and cut back to the left, his strong side. Using the left to finish strong.
Metamora's offense is starting to catch up. They are going to need to find the defense they had early in the game that gave them a big lead.
About a 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. We're going to waste all the time that they can. Even Metamora very little to work with.
Thulin with it, just dribbling out the clock. Thulin and Greaves
foul.
follows him.
Oh,
He just threw it up and he would have
threw
made
up
it.
a
Doesn't
prayer,
count.
made it. Well, now they can hold to the last shot because they fouled, so now shot clock resets, but it will be turned off. Only 7.1 seconds remain. Plenty of time to get the right shot that they want.
Trying to force a turnover or force DGN to use a timeout. Instead, it goes right into Stanton. 4 seconds. Stanton over to Miller. Miller drives, gets fouled.
Oh, multiple players hitting the deck. 1.8 left on the clock.
That's a good foul from Metamora.
Oh, it is a good foul. Because they're not in the bonus, so we'll just be on the ground.
They will be under the basket, so they're going to... No, they're not letting Hop come in. Hop and Reamer both waiting. Now they let Hop go. Now they let Reamer go. One at a time, fellas.
Well,
Tosh comes out, so he...
Can't let one go, not the other.
Just got to wait your turn, Nick. 1.8 seconds. Are they even going to get the shot up? Miller's rejected.
Rejected.
Ashton Greaves on the block. Third quarter comes to a close. Metamora chasing 5. 31-26 your score. DGN still leads. Headed into the fourth quarter. You're watching York Sports Network. Fourth quarter about to start. DGN up 31-26. They inbound it to Mason. Mason drives, puts it up, can't off the glass. Hop gets boxed out, jumped too early.
For DGN comes.
Might have had an offensive rebound. Kick at the top of the key to Reamer. Over to Stanton. Now Thulin with it. And oh, nice lay-in from
pass.
Owen Thulin. Great job
What a cut by
setting it
Thulin.
up.
Great court vision. Eyes up, down the court at all times.
Absolutely. Zobrist over to Kosh, who checked back in the game after checking out for the final 1.5 seconds of the game. Now Mason has it. Mason having trouble with it. He gets pushed to the ground. It's going to be a tip. Who's got it? Out of bounds.
Out of bounds.
Yep, Metamora basketball.
Metamora ball.
Now they're down 7 points, and they're going to have to start making a run, and the run's going to have to start coming soon. But, Nick, this Downers defense is just suffocating them.
Oh, yeah. Metamora's not getting the shots off as they want. See,
Mason can't get it to go.
that's another heavily contested shot. All of Metamora's shots have been contested. Not many open shots to work with.
Akawi over to Stanton, now down to Reamer. Reamer kicks it, and Kosh with the steal. Nice defense from Cooper Kosh. And Alex Miller, that's his 4th foul. He's got to be careful. He's getting the whistle blown on him quite often. Yeah, and he's going to come out. You got to save him for the end of the game. You want your starters in. So it's going to be Ordway. Kosh catches the inbound, needs some help, kicks it. Zobrist gonna pull up from deep. Matthew Zobrist knocks it down.
Matthew Zobrist.
33-29, it's a 4-point game.
That's a big shot. All the Metamora fans getting into it. Those who made the trip up here.
That could be the spark they need. Thulin. Over to Reamer, back to Thulin. Thulin just deep near the half-court Duke logo. Shot clock at 4. It's going to be on Luke Hopp. Luke Hopp's 3rd foul. So that's going to reset the shot clock. Miller's right back in after subbing out. Long pass, and it's right to Matthew Zobrist. Zobrist over to Kosh, who gets fouled.
Got fouled, yeah. Fighting his way down the court. Finally got called for the foul.
This is a huge possession for Metamora.
Could cut it to a 1-possession game. It's
exactly,
big.
This is big. Some may even call this a must score. Zobrist. Oh, nice no-look pass to Mason. Mason just goes out. Rebound, Hopp. Luke Hopp kicks it out. Tyler Mason now. Mason over to Zobrist. Everyone on the DGN side wants to travel. Over to Kosh. Not going to call it. Zobrist. Oh,
nice
got Miller
move.
Bouncing. Matthew Zobrist. He's heating up now. 33-32. Had Alex Miller on ice skates.
2 threes in a row. Matthew Zobrist coming to play here in the 4th.
Ashton Greaves guards Thulin. Owen Thulin working on Greaves. Just gives it up. Miller dumps it down low. Too hard off the glass. Reamer can't get it. And now Metamora with a chance to take the lead for the first time since this early in the 2nd quarter.
Here we go. Under 5 minutes. It's go time for both teams.
Zobrist driving. Zobrist
nice
lays
move.
it in. 8 straight points for Matthew Zobrist in three trips.
Matthew Zobrist putting the team on
Cooper
his back.
Kosh loving it.
All the players
So
on
is
Metamora
this
smacking the
Metamora
ground.
team. Step back, Stanton.
Stuffed.
No, rejected. Tyler Mason.
Great defense.
Here's Zobrist. Now Metamora on a run. Still just a 1-point game. Zobrist spinning, and timeout called, Coach Greaves. Nick, what are you talking about in this timeout?
I'm saying slow it down a bit, find the right shot. They want to convert here to give them a little more breathing room. You don't want DGN to come down and score and go up right back. You want a little breather room, whether it's 3 or 4 points, doesn't matter. Every possession has got to be a good possession for both these teams. no room for mistakes left in this game.
Absolutely. Metamora are currently on an 8-0 run. Close the gap and regain the lead. Some might even call it the Matthew Zobrist run. 2 threes and a hard finish to lay it in. And now Zobrist up to 15 points. And this is his best game so far this tournament. And boy, it could not have come at a better time.
Hey, he looks 100%. That's all I got to say.
Looked a little sluggish in the first half. Couldn't hit that 3 ball. His specialty. Now he's automatic. Greaves into Tosh. Tosh over to Greaves. Ashton Greaves knocks it down. Big time from number 1. Ashton Greaves extends this to a 2-possession lead for Metamora. Everyone is loving it.
Metamora feeling it now. Up
Miller.
to 4-point lead.
Miller drives. Miller working. Gap closes. Now they got to swing it. Thulin just going to pull up. Heavily contested. Thulin can't knock it down. Cooper Tosh on the rebound.
Ball in who else's hands but Zobrist.
Cooper Tosh down low. Hits Hop on the cut. Hop gets fouled.
He ran into like 4 DGN defenders there. Heavy contact at the rim.
Metamora outscoring DGN 11-2 since the start of the 4th quarter. We've played nearly 5 minutes of it. And Nick, if Downers Grove North is to come back and win, this will be the 5th year that a West Suburban Silver team has made the finals. It's been a heavily dominated team in the final championship game. York's Conference representing well at the tournament in York High School. Hop missed the first free throw, but he's going to connect on the second one. Gets a friendly roll. Now a 5-point lead for Metamora. 12-2 run.
Those are big points.
Mason works on Stanton. Now Stanton kicks it over to Miller. Miller, short bounce pass to Akawi. Now driving. Nice move. Thulin
Nice move.
goes up, lays
Oh,
it in.
man. Thulin in his bag.
Owen Thulin makes it a 3-point game. Tosh falls over. Hop swings it. Tosh over to Zobrist. Screen from Hop. Zobrist loses it. He needs some help. Greaves is there. Now over to Luke Hop, and he just turns around and dumps it off. Shot clock at 5. Tosh pulls up, fights through contact.
He got hit on the way up.
Yeah, that should have been a foul. And now they're going to call one.
After the offensive rebound, though, will not be a shooting foul on the ground. Could have had 3 shots at the
I
line.
think Tosh should be at the line shooting 3 right now, Nick.
Yeah, he clearly got hit on the arm going up.
Ref's letting some contact go, but I think he got hit on that left wrist, which pushed it left. But nonetheless, Metamora keeps the ball. Zobrist, jump, step back, short in the hands of Reamer.
That was a tough shot.
Couldn't get enough arc. Now Jack Stanton bringing it up. This could go either way. There's 2 minutes and 4 seconds in this basketball game.
It's crunch time. Gotta go.
DGN with 4 fouls, Metamora with 1. Miller, 3-pointer, not gonna go.
It's
It does
good!
go. Oh, he gets the friendly bounce and
Gets
it goes
the
in.
roll.
We're tied at 38. Unbelievable. Alex Miller comes through.
If we can't, we gotta get a replay of that one.
Wow, I don't believe it, Nick. We're gonna take another look at this.
One bounce off the backboard and in.
Oh man,
wow.
I thought that was gonna just hit the back of the rim and shoot out, but instead catches the backboard perfectly. Gets a nice bounce, and we're tied.
Minute
It's a
52
brand new game.
remaining. Wow. Both teams going back and forth.
And this game has been everything people expected and more. 38-38, minute 52 left in regulation. We're tied. You're watching the Jack Tosh Holiday Classic on York Sports Network. back from the timeout. 1 minute, 52 seconds left to go. 38-38 the score. Downers Grove North with 4 fouls. That could be a factor late if they pick up the 5th and send Metamora into the double bonus. Mason swings it over to Luke Hop. Hop back to Mason. Now Mason goes down low. Tosh turns around and lays it in. Metamora leads by 2.
Getting great eyes by Mason. Eyes up down the court. Finding open Cooper Tosh.
Stanton over to Thulin. Thulin drives, swings it to the corner. Now
Falls.
Miller goes up. Air
No.
ball. Who's got it? Thulin kicks it to Stanton. Shot clock at 12. Now they give it. Thulin trap. Now escapes. Thulin with 5 seconds. What is?
Gotta go. Gotta
Is he
go.
going? Thulin on Zobers. Thulin puts it up. It's an air ball. It's going to be a shot clock violation. With 1 minute and 1 second left to go. And this is a huge possession for Metamora. They have an opportunity to make it a 2-possession game, Nick.
DGN almost has to get a stop here. It's almost a must-stop 2-possession game. And it's a very uphill battle from then on out.
Absolutely, especially since you already have 4 fouls. If you have to foul to stop the clock, they're going to go to the line automatically. And I know the free throw shooting has been subpar tonight, but man,
Gotta think they'll connect in crunch time.
you don't want to send either of these teams to the free throw line as they're excellent shooters. Greaves with it. Greaves kicks it over to Tosh. Greaves to Mason. Mason has it.
Looking to waste some time.
Zobers now drives, kicks it.
Nice
Greaves in the
dish.
corner.
Passes it
Elects
off.
not to shoot.
I know,
Oh
it's
no, it's
tipped.
tipped. Mason with a little shove in the back.
10
he
seconds.
recovers. 10 seconds.
They gotta move.
They gotta go. Mason with 5 seconds to the cup. Goes up.
And it's gone. No call.
Tyler Mason.
Could have been a charge. Could have been a block. No call.
Instead-
It's a bucket.
It's a basket. Timeout. Downers Grove North. They're down by 4. Metamora leads. 25.5 seconds left to go in the first semifinal game of the 49th annual Jack Tosh Holiday Classic. You're watching York Sports Network. We'll be back with the final 25 seconds of action. Final 25.5 seconds left in this first semifinal matchup. Metamora up by 2 possessions.
They do not need a 3. I'm looking for a quick basket here by DGN. Do not force yourself to shoot the 3 ball.
Yeah, well, we see a lot, especially in these last second down 2 possessions. Teams start to force shots.
They got to move, though.
Stanton going, kicks it. Oh, they got an open 3-pointer, but this one's off the mark. And this one's
It's saved.
Miller goes up. No,
No!
can't lay it in. Oh, they get it back. But that's going to be a foul on DGN. I think they're going to call Owen Thulin for a foul.
Foul on Cooper Tosh. He had the ball in his hands, ripped away, caught a part of the arm.
No, it was Rickman. Nonetheless, makes it the 5th foul. It'll be the double bonus.
Yeah, they got all of Cooper Tosh there. Now he's at the line to shoot 2. Looking to ice this game.
Even if he goes 2 for 2, it wouldn't end it. Make it much harder. They need 2 3-pointers. The first one would have to come quick. They do have 2 timeouts left, but this is not looking good for DGN. The odds are stacked up against them.
I know Cooper Tosh had a pretty quiet game, but really showing up in the clutch, coming through for Metamora when it matters most.
Goes 2 for 2. That's huge. 8.3 seconds. DGN gonna pick it up. Now they swing it. Miller over to Stanton. It's loose. Who's got it? It's Luke Kopp. Luke Kopp with 3 seconds. And he's just gonna hold
That's
it.
the
And
game.
that's gonna do it for the first time in 5 years. Thus, Jack Tosh final will be 2 teams, with none of them being from the West Suburban Conference. And Metamora upsets the #1 seed in the tournament.
Wow, what a game. What a finish. First half was a little slow. Great defense, though. Second half, man, teams really got it going. Finishing the ball, wow, wow. Zobrist showing up in the 4th when it was needed most. Shot was a little off before then, but wow, he really got it going, knocking down some huge threes, driving to the hoop, finishing well. Man, can't wait to watch this Metamora team in the championship game against whoever they play, either Palatine or Bolingbrook. I've been Nick Ergoni alongside Connor Choi. We will have an interview coming up with Coach Greaves and Zobrist, I believe. Signing off for now. Stay tuned for the interview.
All right, guys, I'm here with Metamora shooting guard Matthew Zobrist. Matt, you struggled in the first half, had a hard time finding that three-point shot, but in the second half, when it mattered the most, you were able to step up. You scored eight points in three drives. Just what was going through your head? How were you able to find these open looks?
Just struggled this whole tournament, so then I had to see one fall, and then after that, I just took over, just got it through my head.
Once you gave your team the lead, you didn't shoot as much, but you did help facilitate for the rest of your offense. You set up a three-pointer for Ashton Greaves that was huge for giving you guys the lead. Just how important is it for you to see your teammates just hit their shots late in the game that will help you guys win?
It's great. I love facilitating, especially to get open shots, great looks. And in the first half, we settled, didn't shoot really good shots. So then second half, it was great to see us get good looks.
Congratulations. You played a great game. Good luck tomorrow in the championship. That was Matthew Zobrist, and now we're with Coach Greaves. Coach, you guys struggled in the first half. You were shooting 28% from the field, but then you turned it around. You picked it back up. You hit some clutch threes late. Just what'd you do differently that got your team some more open shots?
We were settling for poor shots early in the count. Third quarter, fourth quarter, we took our time, moved the ball, slowed it down. We had 9 turnovers at half, and most of them were in transition. So we quit running. And then we got a little bit better. So our turnover rate was like 27% in the first half. It was probably down to, 15 or 14. And all of a sudden, we got better.
Your grandson, Ashton Greaves, hit a huge three-pointer for your team to give you guys a lead. Just how proud are you when he hit that three-pointer? How proud were you at that moment?
I was proud of him the whole game because he did it. He guarded number 5, who's a heck of a player. And he was all over him. We only lost him once. But I'll tell you what, that was as good a shot or biggest shot of that whole game because we needed that three-pointer right then.
Coach, big game tomorrow. Just what are some things that you guys need to iron out before the big day?
Well, obviously, we just got to get better on our offense. Our defense is pretty good tonight. Our hedges are good. Our transition D's not bad. But, our chemistry, we're still working on that a little bit offensively. But it's getting better. Now, hopefully, we can put our best game in 5 days together tomorrow afternoon.
Absolutely. Defense looked great, but a great team win. Good luck. Congratulations. Good luck in the championship tomorrow.
I'd like to say, what a great opponent, man. So well coached. I mean, he had all our stuff down. Awesome program. So we were very fortunate. You made a couple plays there at the end, but hats off to them. They were awful good.
Absolutely. Enjoy the win, Coach. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you very much.
That was Coach Greaves, as well as Matthew Zobrist. Metamora plays tomorrow at 6 o'clock. Of course, it'll be live on York Sports Network. Their opponent will be the winner of Palatine of this Palatine game. They take on, Bolingbrook. They take on Bolingbrook, my bad. With York Sports Network, I'm Connor Choi signing off.